Hello everyone, and welcome to Dark Souls 3. I finally got to play this game, and my god, this game is pretty amazing. And not in a graphical way, and not like how everything looks. Yeah, everything looks amazing, but it's extremely tough. And you'll see what I mean whenever we play this, but this video is pretty long because I kind of knew what to do because I saw other Let's Players play it, like Gangrams and PewDiePie and some other people, which kind of pissed me off because they got the game like a week early before everyone else. So I'm like, go fuck yourselves. But I also made this video a little long because whenever I first started, it said retrieving latest collaborations, and it said like we couldn't retrieve it. So I was just like, what the fuck does that mean? I had no idea why that was going on. I was like, okay. So this whole playthrough was just me playing offline, basically, because I couldn't get the latest collaboration, which I don't know what it does exactly, but whatever. The game just started, so I assume collaborations is just updates, but there haven't been any updates lately because the game just came out. But I was extremely excited to play this.
Indeed.
Because I got it the day it came out, but I didn't get to play it until the day I recorded this, which is on a Friday. And
where the transitory land
just the whole week, like after I got it, I was like, oh, this is awesome, I finally got the game. The only thing that sucks is I'm going to have to wait till it's Friday to start playing. And, yeah. I'm going to be quiet so you guys can hear this.
The pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Now that is one hell of an intro. And, what was I gonna say? And if you guys ever noticed on Yorm, the guy at the end of the intro, did you ever notice that, like, you can actually see through his, like, the fabric he was wearing? Like, if you looked at his neck, you can go back if you want, but if you look back at his neck, like, whenever he was rising up, you can actually see through it and see the sky behind him. So it makes me wonder, what is Yorm? Just a soul, or is he a giant? Like, what is he? I don't know. It's like one of the things I noticed as I was watching is I was like, why can't I see through him? And as you can tell, I'm making a class, and I'm also reading the new ones, like the new traits, because originally there was just Knight, Warrior, Thief, Assassin, Sorcerer, Pyromancer, Cleric, and Deprived. I don't think there was a Mercenary until Dark Souls 2. But now there's a Herald, and I think that's about it, really. Not sure what the Herald is, but I chose the Knight just because I always went for the Knight, and Knights have good defense, health, and endurance. Magic-wise, they can't really use magic, but you can make them, like, you can level up their magic if you want. But you should rather be a sorcerer than a knight if you want to start using magic, but whatever. It's your choice. I think I might go in between with using both weapons and magic. Like, there's no real backdraw to it. It just takes a little longer to level up my faith and intelligence because it's at a pretty low set. I think it's at 9 and 9 for intelligence and faith, and that's what affects your sorcery. As for pyromancy, later on through the game, I kind of start using fire bombs and such just because like they're a little helpful in the beginning. But I feel like I might have chosen pyromancer instead of the whatchamacallit, the knight. And what is it? Burial gift. I had a hard time choosing what gift I should get because there wasn't really ones that would benefit me all that well. I don't even remember which one I got, but all I know is in Dark Souls 1, I got the mystery key, but I traded that for, instead of the mystery key, I got black fire bombs, because if you beat the asylum boss with only using black fire bombs, you're supposed to get a weapon, but it didn't happen, so like I was just like, what the fuck? But I normally go for the key. As for Dark Souls 2, I go for the healing set just because it'd be most useful for me. And the healing set is just those soul gems that you can use to heal yourself. But for this, what do I go for again? I think I go for the fire gem because I think that's the only one that would benefit me the most. If not, I go for the divine blessing because it heals you completely. Like, it heals all your health and cures any poison. The hidden blessing actually restores all your magic and I think cures any illness you got. Nope, that's only divine blessing. But now that we have our character set, the quest of Fagimit Saggy Tits begins. I can't even read my own name right. But I was just so excited to finally start playing, cause like I just had it sitting in my room for 3 days straight, and I was just like, I want to play it so badly. But I had homework to do and such, and I was just like, Fridays are your recording days. You have to record your whole experience, and yada yada yada. And so the young Kindle riseth from the ashes. Or something. God, I'm hoping this looks a lot better whenever I upload it, because for some reason whenever on my video editing thing, whenever I import the video, it's super laggy. Like, it's running at a very low frame rate. Which I hate, but whenever I upload it, it's running as 60 frames per second, which is weird. But whatever. Like, I hated that the video editors just do that. Like, they make the video look crappy before you upload it, and if you upload it, it looks a lot better. So I'm just like, why can't you make it look better whenever you're video editing? Because you want to be sure everything looks good. And right now, I'm looking at this right now, and it looks kind of crappy. But right now, I'm just getting a feel for the controls, and first thing I noticed was how fast you can move in this game. I mean, in Dark Souls 1, you move incredibly slow. Then in Dark Souls 2, just a bit faster. But in this, it's almost like you're already sprinting whenever you walk. But yeah, I'm just checking my stats to see what's up. And I continue on my way. Now that's a different type of Estus flask. Now in the game, you actually have a magic meter now, meaning like that. If you see that blue bar under my health, that's my magic meter. So whenever you use a magic spell, you know I obviously take up magic. And that Estus flask, the blue one, actually refills some of my magic. But since I don't think I'll use magic in this game, I probably might never use the Ashen flask. But we'll see what happens. 'Cause I mean, in Dark Souls 2, I used a lot of sorcery because it made my weapons pretty strong. Like I used the crystal weapon thing, crystal weapon coating. I don't even know what it's called. And then I used the soul spears, soul crystal spears, and such. And those things were powerful as fuck. And they helped me in the long run. But that was whenever I did like the second playthrough in the game that I started using sorceries and miracles and stuff. But I remember this enemy. I remember a lot of Let's Players dying from because they didn't know how it fought, like what its attacks were. But since I seen how it attacks, like I tried sneaking around it, of course, to get the item, but that didn't work. So I was gonna intentionally run away from this guy, but I was just like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna fight him. And you can see he has really high defense, and I don't know what this thing is exactly. All I know is it's a crystal lizard. I honestly thought at that moment that I'd be screwed whenever he rolled at me, because I thought that enemy would be way more overpowered, but no, he's seemingly challenging. I wonder what would happen if you get caught in that breath. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm actually just focused on this battle. Well, I'm focused watching this. This is a recording of a few days ago, and I'm doing a narration today. If that makes any sense to you guys. Actually make a different noise whenever you get hit now, because you can actually hear your guy's pain. Other times it was just like a painful moan. That's just about it. Now your guy actually screams in pain. I wonder if you could cut off its tail. If you could, I wonder if you get some type of crystal weapon. Crystal lizard weapon. That'd be cool. And I got a Tatanite scale, which is nice. And I do a little jump for joy. It's because I was feeling pumped now that I killed that guy, and now I'm gonna go fight the boss. And I do kill that guy and the boss in this level, in this video, because I wanted to make the video longer. Like I said, the intro took up a little time, and so did the retrieving collaboration thing. I don't know why it did that, or whatever. It's a miracle you don't drown in the water. Sorry if I sound a little tired. I just got back from school and then I gotta go to work in about an hour. So yay. Kind of take a moment to admire the scenery, because my god, that is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Anyway. I run up here and there's gonna be a bonfire to my left, I think. Yep. There we go. Sorry. Past me is kind of an idiot. Doesn't make much of a difference. Future me is still an idiot. And it gets an achievement for lighting my first bonfire. And I get a load of rest. What's it called? Rest pose. And I can't really teleport until I kill the first boss. Fucking shit. I see that item, and I try to jump for it, but kind of messed that up. Oh, and to be clear, I'm more used to the jumping mechanics in Dark Souls 2 than Dark Souls 3. Because I like it whenever you can press B button while you're running to jump. Like whenever you're running, you get to hold down the button to run, and then you have to tap it twice to jump. But in this one, you gotta hold the run button, and then press the the left stick. I'm surprised these two enemies didn't gangbang me, because they had a perfect opportunity for that. Some other enemy that noticed me. I'm also wondering how you can craft boss weapons. Because in the game, whenever you kill a boss, you get their soul that you can either use to gain a lot of souls or to get their weapon. But I'm wondering if you have to level up a broken sword up to level 10 and then use the soul to make the weapon, or is there someone they will trade they can get the soul to make the item? Because in Dark Souls 2, you have to give the soul of a boss you killed to certain merchants, and they'll make a weapon for you. Yeah, I'm just kind of breezing through this right now. And I've already seen the first boss fight, so I know what to expect. So I don't waste too much time. I kind of take a moment to make everything look dramatic. Yeah. That's something in my mouth. My question is, how did that guy get that sword in his chest? Now is he still alive? Also, how long has he been there? There's too many questions to ask, I swear. But I know that guy's weapon has a lot of reach. So, I kind of play it safe, 2 swings, and try to dodge his attacks as best I can. But I didn't know he can actually fling up his sword, like his halberd like that. And I believe that is a halberd. If it was a spear, it would have had a pointy tip instead of like a broad accent. But once you get his health down to half, he enters a second form, which I was prepared for, but at the same time I was like, holy hell, how am I gonna do this? But the thing is, his body, he may have a second form that can cover long distance and stuff, but if you get close to him, he can't really hit you that well. He's like too big to, you know, cover himself completely, if that makes any sense. But it makes me wonder, what's up with that? Is that like corruption or what? Because in Dark Souls 1, you enter an area that's completely corrupted. Like, what's up with that? I don't get it. But now we got the coiled sword. We also got, wait for it, our ember back. Now we're on fire for some reason. And I do a little jump for joy. But it looks like that's going to be all for now, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping you enjoyed this series. I sure as hell will. But leave a like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to help my channel grow. And in the next video, we're going to see what happens once we go through that door. Until then, see you all later.